What's good? What's good? Again,
turn right onto East
big shout out to everybody that's been real supportive in the past 2 days. Like I said, I'm new to all this. But today what I want to talk about was the actual deal that I got.
Mile, turn left onto Main Street.
For my Hellcat. Was it a good deal? Was it a bad deal? I don't have a mount yet for the GoPro, so it's going to be a little shaky. I apologize ahead of time. Alright, so let's get right into it. Was it a good deal? Was it a bad deal? Alright, I bought a 2015 Hellcat. Challenger Hellcat. That's what I was looking for. I didn't want a 2016. I didn't want a 2017. I could have got a 2016 for the same price. Could have paid a little bit more and got a 2017.
Turn left onto Main Street.
I wanted the 2015 personally because it was the first year. So that's just something. One of my prerequisites. I also wanted it in automatic.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Cot Spring Road.
I also wanted it in automatic. There's a police officer behind me. I kind of turned left on the red light.
Turn right onto Cot Spring Road.
They don't stop. Anyway, 2015 Challenger Hellcat, right? The car was listed at $51,995, right? And that was pretty much the going rate, between 51 and 55.
Miles, turn left onto Tavern
Minus
Road.
some weird people that were asking 60,000, whatever. 51 and 55 is where it was going. 51,995 is where the car was listed. I said, great, I'm gonna go down there and take a look. I'm gonna be very transparent in what happened, what I paid, what I'm paying. I have no qualms about that. I'm very secure within myself, and I'm not one of these pretentious fucks that want to keep that all private or personal. I finance. I put too much miles on a car to lease. I do think leasing is the better option. However, it just doesn't suit my lifestyle. I work.
In 1 mile, turn left onto Tavern Rock Road.
I do a lot of driving as well. So anyway, so I went down there, met the dude. Just so happens that the dude that was there, I ended up, the finance manager there, I ended up bumping into and knowing him from another dealership where I purchased 3 cars from him. Let me tell you a little bit about this finance manager. The guy is extremely likable, charismatic. It's crazy. Because every single car I bought from him, I went in saying to myself, I'm not going to get the warranty. I'm not going to get this. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to go and get the car, call it a day. But the guy is so fucking good and he's so likable that he gets you every fucking time. And this is no difference here today. Well, not today. I got the car. So I get there and we try to work out some numbers. It really wasn't what I wanted to hear, so I walked. I actually have a video of me going there and checking out the cars the very first time I saw the car in person, and me leaving, which I'm going to post down the road. But this is like November 4th or so, November 5th, November 4th. Anyway, I left, said, you know what, I'm just going to keep looking around, there's no rush.
Turn left onto Tavern Rock Road.
And I apologize about the navigation too, my apologies. I'm going to get it together. Anyway, so I left. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I thought about that car every single day.
In half a mile,
every single day I thought
right
about that car. It wasn't a day where I didn't think about that car. So I said, you know what, let me just get a bigger deposit, put down more money, and get the deal I want that I can afford and I'm happy with. So I called them back up. I said, hey, I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to mention the dealership. I'm not going to do that. The experience wasn't bad, although there was some issues, which I'm going to post as well. But so far, it's okay, I guess. So I don't want to blast him. Anyway, called him up, said, listen, I got a lot more down. Can come down there. We talk about it. But I had noticed that the price of the car had dropped from $51,995 to $48,995. So right there, $3,000 off rip. I'm like, okay, cool.
Turn right onto
So I went down there with $14,000 in cash. $14,000 I went there. I didn't even want to see the car. Because what it was I wanted to make sure that it was a deal that I'm happy with, and I didn't want to give my hopes up. I didn't want to get heartbroken. So I didn't even want to see the car. Let's just do the deal, see if we can do it, see if it's something that I can swing, and then we'll celebrate afterwards. So, long story short, we started crunching. Well, we didn't crunch any numbers. He gives me the deal, and I look at the the amount financed, because I always look at the the amount of total dollar amount that I'm financing, and then I look at everything else. Now the car is $48,995,
In 1 mile, turn right
and I'm
to merge onto
putting
CT.
down $14,000. Can anyone explain to me? And taking into consideration taxes and all these things, it's New York, so it's 8.9, whatever it is. It was $51,850. My payments was $842. And I'm like, how the fuck did we get here? And he starts breaking everything down, and I noticed that he put a 7-year warranty on there for $5,000. And a bunch of other shit that adds up to about $2,190. I don't have the exact number. If you guys are interested, I'll reply in the comments what the exact number is. But it was a combination of low jack, which I know was $995, which I know it's not $995. A rim and tire package for, I believe it was $500 as well, which, by the way, doesn't cover impact or anything like that. It only covers highway impact or something like that.
Use
And
the right lane to turn right to merge onto CT north toward Waterbury.
and this new thing, kind of like gap insurance, but I don't think it's gap insurance. It was for $500. If anything was to happen to the car was, God forbid, to get totaled, they would put $5,000 towards a down payment to another vehicle of that value, a greater or equal value. So $500 for $5,000, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it totaled up to about $20-something $100. And again, I'm going to find out exactly for the people that want to know. So I'm looking at these numbers, and I'm looking at the taxes, and I'm like, whoa, like, listen, I was so disgusted with the numbers. I got up and I was walking out. He said, hold on. I said, listen, I can't do this, man. This is completely outrageous. Long story short, he sharpened his pencil, started working on it. He got me down, and the interest rate was like 7.25. Now, before you guys go crazy and start talking about interest rate, I don't have the greatest credit. I'm not embarrassed. It's okay. Work in progress. Goes up, comes down. Goes up, comes down. It is what it is. It's life. Anyway, so 7.25. He starts working the numbers. All of a sudden now, my payment drops to $790. My total amount being financed, the loan amount, drops to $46,000 and change. And a 7-year warranty, extended warranty, and it's, by the way, it's MaxiCare or whatever it's called, dropped to 6 years. And everything else remained the same. So in my mind, I'm thinking, all right, now we're talking. It's a little better, you know. And in reality, I probably was going to get the extended warranty anyway. And rim and tire and all this other stuff, maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure, but it's in. It was rolled in instead of having to pay it, you know, on my own or whatever. So I guess it wasn't that bad. So I took the deal. I signed the paperwork. I took the car and I left. Now, do I personally think it was a good deal? Do I think it was a bad deal? I think it was a shitty deal. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was a shitty deal. Oh, by the way, the interest rate dropped to 6.89, if I'm not mistaken. Do I think it was a shitty deal again? Yes, I do. I didn't have to get any of that. His response was, well, you have to get the low jack because the bank wants to know where the car is at all times. I know you can pay it, but if you're not able to pay it, they want to know where the car is. You know, if it's stolen, they want to know where the car is. So it's one of the prerequisites to get this loan. Bullshit. I guess the word of the day is prerequisite, right? Anyway, so I was like, in my mind, I'm like, stop with your bullshit. But again, The guy's so fucking charismatic and smooth. He fucking gets me every fucking time, man. So, yeah, I mean, that's about it. So currently, I'm financing a Hellcat, $14,000 down. Loan amount is $46,000 some odd, whatever. My payment is $790. The warranty, the Maxi Care, the interesting thing about that, and some of you all know already, is that it's not based when you buy the car, is when it was first put into service. If it's a new car warranty, if it's a used car, fine. If it's a new car warranty, fine. I went with the new car warranty and I accepted it, and I'm living with it, and I'm okay with it, because when that's up, I'm going to put a used car warranty on it. But either way, listen. So I lost 2 years. So that 6-year turns into a 4-year. So now I'm covered to 2021. Listen. Am I going to cry over spilled milk? Am I going to keep crying? Am I going to ruin this for myself? Am I just going to be sad every time I look at the car? No. The car is fucking amazing. I've owned a lot of cars. And I can honestly tell you that this car has brought me the most joy out of any car I've ever had. It's almost magical. Thanks for checking me out. Like always, like, comment, subscribe. All advice is great advice. All feedback is great feedback. I just ask y'all to please work with me. This is all new to me, and I will be getting familiar with what I can really do with a GoPro, editing, cool graphics, and all this stuff some of you guys are doing, and which is amazing, by the way. And I still check it out. I give you guys all views because it's amazing content, and this is why I'm doing what I'm doing, is because you guys were cool enough to share your experiences with me. So 2015 Dodge Challenger Hellcat in Phantom Black. Shout out to Plum Crazy on the Hellcat forum, Hellcat.org, and shout out to everybody on Hellcat.org, because they've all been extremely nice and gave me valuable information prior to purchasing the car and after now. So Plum Crazy was able to give me my configuration tree, and it turns out that my car is one of 3 built in the exact combination it said. So that was pretty cool. A 1 of 1 obviously would have been incredible, but I take 1 of 3, and I'm going to be posting a lot of videos, a lot of cool videos to come. Thank you for checking out. Thank you for checking me out. God bless. Fan first. Peace.